Hi, it's Kathy from Raven Vintage. Welcome back to my craft room. I'm doing a little bit of a Dollar Tree, or dollar store, I should say, haul for you this morning. It's just a quick one, but I did want to point out that I went to two dollar stores mainly to find one thing. I'm just getting low on the smaller butterflies that I have in the multiple colors. So that's what I went looking for. And I went to the store that I normally find them at, and that is the Dollar Tree. And I think it's worth noting that everything I bought here was $1.75. Everything was $1.75 each. So I found these, they have a lot of Easter stuff out now, and I really thought these would be nice for Mod Podging some of these napkins. Easter napkins are out. Thought those were really pretty. I bought a few flowers, a few dimensional or pop-up, I guess they're called, things. We're working on a botanical collage today, so I'm not sure if I'll use those or not, but I thought we'll try those. These composition notebooks, I like to grab those because this becomes this, so that is a great thing to buy for these. And then when I remove the pages to make this journal, that's my lined writing paper that I use on a day-to-day basis for lists and that sort of thing. So I like to grab those. These are something I really like. I was really happy to find. These are children's practice writing, whatever, lined paper, but they have that nice gray old look to them, and they've got that, you know, newsprint type of paper and that kind of really soft feel. I really love the texture of this paper. I love the old writing tablature look to it, and I think those are going to be beautiful. Plus, they are landscape, so when a piece is folded in half for a signature, this is just about the perfect size. So I love that. I thought these were perfect. So I grabbed a few of those. Again, this is Dollar Tree if you're Canada. And then I grabbed some tracing paper. Don't see that very often. I think it probably sells out pretty quickly. But this is your typical kind of glossy on one side and matte on the other. So this is really nice for printing on. Love to have tracing paper, and it can be pretty pricey at Michael's, so it's really nice to find this pad for $1.75. And then the scribble pad, same thing. It's kind of a nice texture and color of paper to either print on or use as blanks in our journals. It's just a really nice, and again, we can just fold a piece in half this way for a almost perfect signature size. So these are really great for $1.75 to get this type of, which I'm going to call specialty paper, even though it's just a scribble pad from the dollar store. I'm still referring to this as specialty paper that I would add to my journals. And then the last thing from this Dollar Tree was the lace. So I got a few of those. I always like to keep this ivory or off-white lace in stock. So that was Dollar Tree, and again, everything was $1.75 there. Now the reason I went there was to find those butterflies, and they didn't have any, and I was so disappointed. And I was about to come home, and I thought, you know what, I'll just go around. It's a beautiful day. I'll drive around the opposite end of town on my way back out to the country, and I can come home that other end of town, and I can hit a dollar store on the other side, which is Dollarama. Now everything I bought at Dollarama was $1.50, so just something to keep in mind, especially when you're buying multiples. So this is my favorite place to buy this lace. So I don't know if you can see much of a difference. Pretty much the same stuff. Now these are $1.75. Let's find a comparable one. This is a pretty close comparison. You get more of a length here than you do here. So you get more on this roll than you do this roll, and this is 25 cents cheaper. So just something to keep in mind. I know it's not, you know, it's just pennies, but it adds up. it adds up. And I just prefer this one anyway. So, but either way, still a great deal, right? And then I grabbed a couple more of these. They were $1.50, of course. I have the other, I think I have 2 of each set now. These are, because I couldn't find the butterflies I was looking for, I thought, okay, well this might help, because I did spot a few butterflies in here. And these are pretty decent. They're not the best quality, but once you ink them up, they're not bad. But I thought, let's see, I see butterflies on here, so there better be some butterflies. There's some. There's a couple. There's a couple. There's the blue ones. Anyways, that's what I bought those for. Those, and then I found my butterflies. Now, I was so excited. These were $1.25. And like I said, everything else was $1.50, but these were $1.25. However, the quality has changed, but I'm pretty sure it's the same brand that I've always purchased. I'd have to look and see, but look at the difference between, I'm just gonna, I don't know if you can tell. I don't have a large one here, but there's just a little bit. Let's open one up. So this is what you get in the pack. So it's these smaller ones I was interested in. And I couldn't find any with the white butterflies, which is my favorite. But let's just compare. Somebody comparable. I mean, they're just, these just look kind of cheesy, you know. But not to say we couldn't learn some mixed media techniques and juice those up a bit. But yeah, just a little disappointing in the quality. But I mean, the thickness is still there. It's just the design. I'm just not real happy about it. The blue ones look the same. They look very similar to what I've had in before. Of course, I won't find one now. But the blue ones I was happy with. So I got some. And then I found 2 new categories. So they all have a category here. So paper butterflies, paper butterflies. So flowers. I haven't seen these before, so these are nice. They don't have any white edges on the die cuts. So pretty happy about that. So I've never had these before, but let's take a look. A little cheesy, but not, I mean, I could vintagize, as Cindy calls it, these a little bit. I do have a really nice sunflower kit that would be a great on a journal cover. And there's some nice tiny ones too, but it's the thickness, like they're really good quality, I think. But I'm always saying, when you're purchasing things, especially when you're thrifting, you buy one item with multiple pieces. That's the key in stretching your dollar for when you're purchasing junk journal supplies. You don't want to be paying $1 a piece for things, right? So there's the flowers, paper flowers, 4 of those, and then paper birds. So this one, I have had packages of birds before, but again, these look different. But what I really liked, which I haven't seen before, and I can't see them in there, but on the package I saw these 2 flamingos. And where are they? Oh my gosh. Look at that beauty. Isn't she gorgeous? I don't know if I'm sure we'll find a fancy pink journal to put you in. Oh my gosh. So cute. So those are the birds. So that was my haul today. So a little disappointed I didn't quite get the butterflies I was looking for. But I will certainly keep trying. And I'm sure, like I said, we can probably vintagize these a little bit. Some of them aren't too bad. The small ones are good. These ones aren't too bad, but maybe I will practice with some markers or paints or something, inks, and we'll figure out a way to make those look better. And if I do figure it out, I will certainly let you know. Well, that is my dollar store haul. Thanks for hanging out with me. So just a reminder, Dollarama, everything was $1.50 each, except for the butterflies were $1.25. And at Dollar Tree, everything was $1.75. So my preference would be to always go to Dollarama over Dollar Tree, but Like I said, it's not big dollars, but when you are a crafter and you are buying multiples because, you know, you're stocking up on your supplies. And I have a journal marathon I'm working on, so I have a lot of journals to do right now, so I need some good stock. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next haul. Take care. Bye.